Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about Against Interpretation by Susan Sontag. Now, before I go into the summary and analysis of this work, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and/or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. All right, Against Interpretation by Susan Sontag. Very interesting work here. Lots of things are happening within this work. Here Susan Sontag is talking about, especially the 1960s, when people started to look at works of art, literature, and just works of art in general, and looking for the interpretation. Um, you can do this with every work or everything philosophical or even in religion. A lot of times we try to put meaning on these things. We're always, man, we always have this inquiry for meaning, right? We're looking for meaning in news stories. We're looking for meaning or explanations or interpretations. What is the point of this? What is this getting at? What is the emotion behind the text? What is happening here? What is the end goal here? We're always focused, hyper focused on getting to the meat and bones of the matter at hand. Susan Sontag is saying within this work that we shouldn't have these frameworks where we limit art to as devices to get a certain message across, some type of political allegory to say something about society, to say something about people, to say something about culture. And a lot of art, that's what critics do. They're always looking for some type of explanation. What does this say about the soul? What does this say about society? We're always looking for of an answer from anthropology or sociology. We're looking for something that states something, or that some type of structure that means something. Whenever we're looking at art, like you look at the Mona Lisa, you're like, well, what is this saying? What is the meaning behind it? Susan Sontag is saying like art is not. I mean, yes, you can use art to convey messages, but she's saying we should have a more we should have an experience with art. Let's just get right straight to the point here. We should have an experience with art. You show up to a painting, you read the Bible, you read a work of literature. You're supposed to just enjoy it, right? Have an experience with it. How does it make you feel? What is the mood? I mean, you can get into a good book and you feel the suspense, you feel the emotion, you feel the heartache, you feel the human condition, you sympathy, empathy. I mean, you can read a book or watch a movie or look at a painting and feel all types of different things and have all types of different experiences. But now, since the 1960s, it's everything has been, some type of prompt, some type of tool to say something to the public. It could be subliminal. It could just be out in the open. But people are always looking at things, and Susan Sontag here, she's saying here that we're losing what art is supposed to be, because poetry, yes, we can look for the analysis and interpretation of the poetry, but at the same time, can we just feel the poetry? Can we just like live through it? Can we just see what it does to us when we're reading it? When we're experiencing, like when you listen to music, you're not, saying, well, what is the rapper truly saying about society? What is the rapper's political views? What is the poets, what is the author's view on life and the afterlife? Some political jargon about something that happened. No, when you listen to music, when you watch a movie, when you look at a painting, it should be, well, I like this. I mean, I like the music, I like the movie, I like the painting. It's cool, it's nice, I enjoy it. Maybe it makes me feel sad, maybe it makes me feel happy, maybe it makes me think about reality, maybe it makes me think about my existence. Some type of experience, right? Because if we don't do that, if we just use art to convey political messages, religious messages, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that, she's saying within the work that you can do that. You can, but when you just limit art to convey messages, or just to find meaning, you lose the true purpose of art, which is to just let someone have a creative, a reality where they can create something, and maybe we don't have to find the meaning or the interpretation. Maybe some things just should be left undefined, and uh, I mean, sometimes that's the awness of the universe. You can look at the stars, and you can look at the moon, and you can look at beautiful things around you. I mean, do you go and look at the ocean and think about the feelings of the ocean, or why is it there? I mean, you can do that, but don't you just want to enjoy your day at the beach and have fun? Um, so that's the most transparent way I can really describe that. In terms of deeper meaning analysis, I mean, there's a lot here. There's a lot to think about because, I mean, humans. That's just how we see art. That's how we see things. We're always trying to say or trying to do, or what do I get from this? What can I? How profitable can this be for me or for my people or for whatever? Like, what am I getting out of this basically? So we can't view art that way. It's just interpretation. Sometimes it's just too much, right? It's too much, and when we're relying and when we're hyper focused on interpretation, we miss what art can truly be. And it can be just something that's just beautiful and something that just is, and we don't have to define it every single time. So that's all I have to say about this work. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.